To start off this NBA season, the Golden State Warriors were seen as unbeatable and there weren't a whole lot of teams that could compare to them. Within a week of basketball, it seemed like that the Golden State Warriors were unbeatable and they were going to be the undisputed NBA champions. Now, even if you ask some people today, they will tell you that the Golden State Warriors are the undisputed best team in the league. However, the Golden State Warriors are currently struggling right now, and it's very much apparent that they're not exactly at their normal form like they have been. For about a week or two, the Golden State Warriors struggles have been very much apparent as they have lost games to teams like the Mavericks, the Pelicans, even the Grizzlies and Bucks. Some people, not a whole lot of people, but some people are trying to think that maybe the Golden State Warriors were overrated or something like that. The legitimacy of this does not exist, but in today's video, I want to talk about what's going on with the Golden State Warriors and are they okay? Is something wrong? And overall, what the Golden State Warriors are going to have to do to still prove that they are the best team in the NBA. Now, of course, before I get into the video, if you guys could leave a like on this and subscribe to the channel if you're new and notifications on. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers on this channel by the end of the year, and your subscription would be greatly appreciated. Let's get to the video. Now, I think it's safe to say the most obvious reason why the Golden State Warriors have been struggling is just straight up injuries. Guys like Steph Curry, Draymond Green, even Andre Iguodala and GP2 have all been missing some time due to some injuries. Now, at the time of recording this, the Golden State Warriors are taking on the Detroit Pistons and they're winning by like 30 right now, but Steph Curry is officially back from his injury, and so is Gary Payton II. However, guys like Andre Iguodala have not been set to return, as well as Draymond Green is going through a calf injury that could take him out for about 2 weeks. Now, the good thing for the Golden State Warriors is one, they have a lot of depth, and number two, Klay Thompson obviously did return a while back, and while he hasn't exactly regained back to his normal form, he doesn't look like there's anything really wrong with him. This is the same guy that dropped like 60 points with 11 total dribbles in that game. So I think it's safe to say a lot of people that actually knew Klay Thompson's game really didn't believe that on the offensive side at least that his game would experience some of a downfall. And with the Warriors having injuries time and time again, like I said, it does give good depth to the Warriors. However, they do have a problem with their other splash bro, and that's Steph Curry. Ever since he was trying to get the 3-point record for all-time threes, he went into a little bit of a slump because I guess he was pressured to get the record, which I mean, I could understand. People were literally placing bets that this man was going to drop like 14 threes in a game. Now, I don't know if you really call this a slump or if this just makes us kind of spoiled when it comes to Steph Curry, but ever since he's been on this little 18 game span where he's had about 25 points per game on 37% from the field and 34% from three, which apparently does not compare to his 28 points per game on 47% from the field and 42% from three. Now, statistically, he definitely is down when it comes to his percentages, and his points is about a 5-point per game difference. Now, in these last 10 games, the Golden State Warriors do have a record of 5-5, losing to some teams that are a little questionable, like losing to the T-Wolves, the Pelicans, the Mavericks. Now, I'm not saying those are terrible teams, but when you look at the Warriors versus those teams, it's like, how do you lose those games? Even though Steph Curry is struggling and is having a shooting slump, his stats are that of an all-star caliber player. Like, I'll see all-stars or superstars going to like these shooting slumps where they're averaging like 16 points per game or something like that. But if anybody is actually worried about Steph Curry, guys, he's going to be completely fine. He's just going through a small shooting slump, which does happen to people. I'm pretty sure within like 10 to 20 games, he'll be back to his normal MVP self, and he's going to be proving to the world why he's probably going to win the MVP. Now, some people are still questioning whether the Golden State Warriors are still the best team in the NBA, and I do want to talk about that. But before we can talk about that, hey y'all, this video is sponsored by Manscaped.com, the #1 brand for men's grooming and hygiene products. Now, normally when I'm talking about Manscaped, I'm telling you about their Performance Package 4.0, but they sent me 2 new products and I think we got to talk about them. First product is Manscaped's brand new 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. It's a hair washing conditioner, and not only does it have a dual action formula, but it has a refined cologne quality fragrance. And after using it a couple times, I definitely am impressed, and I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be incorporating this into my shower routine. Now, of course, stuff your hair is nice and all, but what about body wash? Just like the shampoo and conditioner, it has a refined cologne quality fragrance, and if you need any more convincing, then look at this. Marshawn Lynch himself is using Manscaped products. If you want to be like Marshawn Lynch and also use Manscaped products, make sure you guys go to Manscaped.com and use code Spex for 20% off your order, whatever you do purchase. Guys, that's code Spex, 20% off. On top of that, you get international free shipping. The link will be in the description below. Thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring sponsoring this video. I feel like every single season, the team that makes the championship, or even some of the best teams every single year, is gonna go through a slump at least once or twice. And luckily for the Warriors, it's not even the All-Star break yet, so they can struggle a little bit and they're going to be just fine. Realistically, they could be the first seed. However, Phoenix has been balling lately, and I believe they have a 3-game lead at the time of recording this video. And I want you guys to remember that they still do not have James Wiseman, who is a very key part to the Warriors, and like I said, they've been having injuries going on. So when I believe James Wiseman comes back, I think he will add a lot more depth to the Golden State Warriors, and he will be able to help them more on the defensive side. Now, there's this common factor that I noticed with a lot of championship built teams, and with these championship built teams, what happens is that both sides of the ball they're really good at. And when it comes to Golden State, they have the #1 defense according to the NBA statistics if we're going off the defensive rating, and if we go for offense, they're 12th in the league. Because when I think Golden State, I think of the 3-point shooting and their amazing offense. Now, I'm not telling you they have a bad offense, I'm just telling you according to statistics, that's what they're saying. For context, when it comes to a team like the Phoenix Suns, their offensive rating is 4th, and then when it comes to defense, they're 2nd. And with most championship building teams, during the regular season around the end, most of them have a top 5 defense and offense. I'm just playing according to statistics from the past. I'm not saying that the Golden State Warriors aren't going to win a championship if they don't have a top 5 rating in each different category, but I'm just trying to make a point. Now, with everything I've laid out for you, I'm not going to lie, I think Golden State is going to be fine. Yes, they're going to go through a slump, and even during the rest of the season, some players are going to struggle. Maybe Steph Curry will get injured for a couple months or something. But I think one of the reasons why we fear teams like the Phoenix Suns and the Warriors and even the Grizzlies now is because of their depth. A team like the Lakers does not have that good of depth to win a championship. At the bare minimum, you need a good supporting cast on your bench, because Devin Booker and Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton cannot play 48 minutes a game. So you need that ability for your star players, or at the bare minimum your starters, just to be able to go out for a little bit and for your team to be just fine. Hell, I've seen games with both the Warriors and the Suns where their bench should be doing better than the starters, which is good. You need that type of depth. So yeah, even if something were to happen, or if Steph Curry was struggling, they have lots of other guys on their roster, and I know I'm forgetting people like Klay Thompson, who again is back. I know they have a lot more people, I think, than like the 4 or 5 people on the Warriors that I named, but regardless, I'm just telling you, they have so much talent on that team. So not a whole lot is really wrong with the Warriors other than some injuries and honestly just a mid-season slump from Steph Curry. The fact of the matter is that this roster right here is built to win a championship. For them, it's championship or bust, which is the type of mentality that you need if you want to win a championship again, like the Warriors have, who have a lot of experience in that category. But for a couple seasons, it seemed like the Warriors were going to be gone forever, and then just Klay coming back and the Warriors finally regaining who they're supposed to be. The Warriors are probably going to coast through the rest of the regular season, and when it comes playoff time, we're really going to see how much all that meant. With all that being said, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys do leave a like on this and subscribe to the channel if you're new and notifications on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so close to 4,000 subscribers. We're pushing through it. I'm trying to hit it by the end of the month, so if you guys could and you're still here, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day. Take care. Peace.